can do is say,
Feels good to be back in marathon training. This is day one, week one of marathon training for the London Marathon. And the best way to actually start marathon training is to explore a new area, and that's what we're gonna do today. I'm in Cape May, New Jersey for a little bit. Let's go run 7 miles.
I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. You should go and get out, make you regret it. Someone like you should worry about. Maybe it's you who's upside down. And I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it.
It doesn't get any better than this. Starting off marathon training at the beach.
Ooh.
Just wrapped up a little over 7 miles with some striders in there also. Man, this is a cute little town here, Cape May. I definitely like being around this area, seeing the views, seeing the beach, especially in the winter time. It's quite a different experience. But yeah, getting some miles in, exploring a little bit. I actually went a little faster than I wanted to, but I'm actually really excited about this training block getting started. So kind of had to get all that out now. Today we are actually out in Cape May, just exploring the area to see what's around town and kind of like see what the shops are all like, see what the scene's like. It's a beautiful day out here. It's like mid-50s and it feels amazing out here. So why not actually go explore a little bit more, this time checking out a couple of shops in the area. One thing I learned about Cape May during this time of year, it's that they usually go all out when it comes to Christmas decor. So nothing's really taken down immediately after the holidays, which is kind of nice because it keeps things joyful. Since the weather was actually quite beautiful out, there seemed to be more folks kind of out and about, and the area seemed to be more lively than I thought it would be. Although this is that weird time of year between Christmas and New Year's where you may not necessarily be on vacation, you may be working, or you may just have that time off. There was a peanut butter shop that Jesse and I had to check out because we are both fans of peanut butter, or any kind of nut butters. And apparently this place is the happiest place in Cape May. They had a lot of different flavors of peanut butter, and a lot of different ways to introduce peanut butter into different kinds of treats. Unfortunately for us, there were some limited plant-based options, but that's okay. We rounded out the exploration throughout this town by going to a chocolate shop. It may be small, but it definitely packs a punch. This ended up being a perfect way to explore Cape May and what it has to offer, but this time it was not by running. Alright, so today it's 1 mile warm-up, 1 mile cool-down, 6 miles marathon effort. Let's see how this one goes. Feeling okay at the moment. A little breezy, but the sun is shining. Let's get after it. expected, but that's a good thing because it gets the leg moving faster. Got to train a little bit faster than marathon effort to feel comfortable at marathon effort on race day. Definitely proud of this performance. I know it's only day 2, but hey, you know what? Progress is progress, right? Just gotta keep plugging away. But for now, I'm gonna finish this cool down and enjoy the rest of the day. It's New Year's Eve. Now, I don't necessarily like to record a lot of things that are happening when it comes to holiday gatherings or anything like that. I like to reserve that time for being with family and just kind of being in the moment. What I can say is that we had some delicious food that evening and Rocky was pretty much passed out. Perhaps it was from all the excitement from being around a lot of people. But to be honest, I was struggling to actually stay awake. And for me, I'm trying to get as much sleep as possible when it comes to this training cycle. It's a beautiful morning out here for a run. Maybe a little chilly, but still a beautiful morning out here. Be by the beach. Later that day, we traveled back home. This trip was a great change in scenery and also a perfect way to start marathon training. I had another easy effort run on Thursday morning. And although I was a little sad not being at the beach, where pretty much every route that I took was pancake flat, it was nice to be back on home turf, with a little bit more variation in elevation gains and losses. Morning. This wind is brutal. Wow. I feel like I've been battling the wind the whole time. Alright. Probably got a crosswind. But wow, this wind is real bad. I'm like working harder than I'm supposed to be. It's not good. But the sun is shining. There's that. I noticed when opening gels and having mittens on that it's so hard. It's kind of ridiculous. So I think I'm going to stop, open up my gels, take them in, and then continue running. Have to make it into the trash can. Pace right now. I think it has something with cold weather and this wind. Yowzers. One thing I will say about spring marathon training, you get constant reminders of how cold it is in the winter. All right, gel number 2. Let's see, go gel. Oh. So I mean, this gets everywhere. Started real soon, less than a mile. All right, let's go time. headwinds, a lot of uphills. Oh man. But got it done. Not sure if I hit the pace that I needed to. At least I slowed down or in certain parts because of the wind. But yeah, time to cool down now. Yeah, I like to reflect on doing a long run with speed work in there. I like to reflect on that after I get done and how it actually went. And man, this run, whew, still cold. It was bitterly cold outside. The wind chills were ridiculous, and man, I feel like it took a lot out of me, like the whole workout. This is one of the reasons why I don't necessarily like running or training in the winter time for a spring marathon. But honestly, I guess it's better than being in the heat and humidity, I guess. So every season has its challenges. So I'm not going to say that there's like a perfect season for anything. There really isn't. But this definitely was a tough one. Yeah, it's a great way to kick off London Marathon training, is having a hard long run in your first week. But yeah. So, but anyways, I'm trying out this new recovery shake drink mix. It's the oat milk latte vegan recovery sport drink mix from scratch. I'm trying that out. I have the chocolate one also, but this is their new flavor. The oat milk latte one comes out soon, but it actually tastes pretty good. It has some caffeine in there, which is a good thing too. It has the proper amount of carbs to protein ratio. It's 4-to-1 carb to protein, which is important for after you run. Just have this about 30 to 60 minutes after you're done your run. But I've also been trying to get better at my nutrition side. I'm not trying to say I've been doing anything horribly or anything like that, but trying to get better at making sure I'm eating the right things, taking the right things before, during, and after workouts. So I want to make sure I do it just right. I'm not trying to say that everything's going to work out perfectly on race day or anything like that. Gearing things to fuel my runs and not necessarily run to eat, but eat to run. That's one of the main things I've been actually concentrating on, especially the past couple of weeks, and I'm going to translate that over into this training cycle. And it all starts with recovery, especially for today. Start with the recovery, with this recovery shake mix, the 4-to-1 grams of protein. Oat milk latte. Oat milk latte. Something else.
All that I can do is